Hey everybody, this is Laddie the Outcast. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Oh man, I just got back from work and I'm feeling ready to do this. So, I kind of forgot what it was we were supposed to be doing, but I believe it had something to do with punishing a performing pachyderm. If you guys catch my drift. So let's talk to Cedric and get moving.
You all set?
Okay, let's go!
Alright, time to saddle up and head out. This door leads to the underground waterway. You'll be heading out on your own, son. I'm gonna see if I can't get something out of Need.
Loud and clear.
Keep your guard up.
Leave it to me. Now where? Huh? Right there!
I bet you were thrilled when you thought you were alone here. Too bad. So sad. Tear them to pieces, my little Linda.
Alright, now it's boss time for real. However, first, I want to switch to Max, because even though I didn't show it by talking to Donnie... Oh, it actually might already be in our notebook. Let's see. Is it already in here? No, it's not. You have to talk to Donnie first to get it. But if you talk to Donnie after getting that, and you say, give me a scoop, he will give you the scoop, Brave Little Linda. Which, what you have to do is get a picture of Linda when she's doing that stomp attack. Which, now that I've gotten it, I can switch to the ride pod. Now, there's two ways you can switch characters in this game. You can either open the menu and hit character. As you can see, the ride pod's right there beneath Max. Or, in Max's case, switching between Max and the ride pod, you just press down on the right analog stick. Or the R3 button. Anyway, Linda's not that hard. Just keep your guard up, get behind her, and smack her. Now, one thing about the ride pod that's interesting is that there's actually a couple of things I need to explain about the ride pod real quick. The ride pod is technically a separate character from Max, but it is also connected to Max because Max is the only one that can control it. If Max dies, you lose both him and the ride pod. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Another thing is that you'll notice the ride pod's health has gone down slightly, even though I haven't taken any actual damage. That's because the ride pod is not organic, it's a machine. It uses fuel to move, and like a car, the fuel goes down as you use it. So the HP will constantly go down, and when it hits zero, either through damage or just running out of time, the ride pod will shut down and you have to refuel it again. This can be done by either talking to Cedric and selecting the refuel command, or by having an item called ride pod fuel, which we haven't found any yet, but you can find them inside those breakable objects scattered throughout the dungeon. But anyway, let's continue beating down Linda here.
Take that! Oh, you little brat! I won't forget this! The outside world. Right then, my heart was filled with expectation, wondering what kind of places I would find. I had no idea that the incredible adventure I was about to begin was beyond anything that I could have imagined.
And now we unlock the ride pod of the party member, which goes over all the stuff that I just explained. Oh, that's right, that's actually one thing I didn't explain, is that your ride pod actually has an experience gauge. Whenever it kills something and gets ABS, it raises the experience total, which, the experience is more like an expendable currency. You use it to purchase upgrades for the ride pod. Anyway, let's stop wasting fuel and, go ahead and get out of here. Let's Let's see, the door we want to take is not over there. We want to go this way. Yes. Want to go to the next floor.
Cedric!
All right, Mead. What exactly are you hiding from me? Tell me everything you know.
Oh, I see. So you realize too, have you? Damn. But sometimes it's better not to know.
Why are you hiding things from me? I thought we were friends, Need. What's going on? Spit it out, will you?
Okay. I can't go on hiding it anymore. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you what's going on here in this town, in this world.
If I get lucky, I can probably do the next floor here, so I'm gonna save here real quick. I generally recommend saving between every floor, because you never know. Steve's Battle. Alright, this is the floor where we can start encountering enemies that are meant for the ride pod, like that thing. This is a Vanguard. Interestingly enough, even though this is an enemy designed for the ride pod, you can actually fight it without using the ride pod when your weapons are more powerful. Right now, I recommend against it. But it has 3 attacks, one of which is that. You cannot block that attack because naturally it's stabbing you with a bunch of, I don't know what those are, railroad spikes? But anyway, yeah, it skewers your defense, so don't bother trying to block it. And it has the only attack that it has that you can block is, it only does it when you're at a distance, but I'm not sure exactly what you have to do to trigger it to actually do it. That attack right there, that spinning attack, that can hit you up to 3 times. And then it has another attack that's really difficult to trigger, where it, I'll see if I can get it to do it. If I can't get it to show right now, you guys will see it later, because there's a scoop involving this enemy where you have to take a picture of it doing it. But yeah, all you have to really do for these guys is switch to the ride pod, get behind them, and smack them down. Ooh, here's an introduction of a new enemy. These are mimics. Sometimes you'll find treasure chests that are monsters. Unlike Dark Cloud 1, mimics do not appear randomly throughout dungeons. They only appear after the halfway point. And mimics can never hold the gate key in this game. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. They only have 2 attacks, both of which are blockable. They'll either do that little lunging bite attack like that, or if you get too far away from it, it'll do that big jump. You can block both attacks, so not that big a deal. Just wait for an opening. Okay, I actually don't want to smack it again. Naturally, being a wood... Okay, now you see how he's glowing? That means I made him mad. Come on. Gotcha. Naturally, being a wooden box, he's got a pretty thick body there, so bullets aren't going to do very good. Alright. What do we got in this chest? Destruction crystal. Another mimic! You're not a mimic, are you? Nope. Although I did get some gun repair powder. I'm gonna need that, that's for sure. Yay! Oops. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured 4 hits would be overkill. Alright. Oh, clowns! Dodge away from me, will you? Now, if you actually look at the head of the Vanguard, you'll notice that there's actually a Baron balloon piloting it. Now, the really nice thing about the ride pod that is exclusive to it is that it can move while it's attacking, regardless of whether it's melee or ranged. Alright, what level does that make my gun? 2 or 3? 2. Alright. Ah, the map. Okay, I've explored roughly half the dungeon already. Bats! Fix my gun here real quick. That was a weird noise. Come on, drop the key. Nah. That's the nice thing about Vanguards, they drop repair powder. Oh wait, yes, I got the key! Alright, I'll see you guys once I kill all the monsters.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Ooh, alright. That was actually less enemies here than I thought there were. But I'm kind of glad too, because the ride pod only has 4 WHP left on its weapon. Oh, that's another thing about the ride pod I forgot to mention. Since the weapon it's equipped with is equipped on both of its arms, it uses up 2 WHP per attack. And conveniently enough, I just got a ride pod fuel out of that box. That's nice. What are you? Ah, good. Any more treasure? Okay, there's one more chest. And 3 boxes. Alright, I got a battle wrench. Nice. Now, being such a low tier weapon, you can actually use weapons to upgrade your weapons by turning a weapon into a synth sphere, but you need to be at +5 to do that. But at this point in the game, it's not worth it, since the weapon tiers you have access to right now are so low. The stat gains you're gonna get from it are not very good for what you're paying for it in synthesis points. But I'll have another use for that battle wrench. Alright.
So, there it is.
That's what this is all about. You expect me to believe all that? So just what do you plan on doing, huh?
Well, there's nothing that I can do.
You ignoramus! What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the mayor of this town.
You're right, I'm useless as mayor.
Come on, Need, what happened? You didn't used to be like this. Gosh darn it, Need, I just can't believe you. That's it. Need, just start the Blackstone Railroad again.
Blackstone Railroad?
The reason you shut down the Blackstone Railroad was so that no one could leave and see the outside world, right? Well, that's not necessary anymore. Now we need to leave this town and see the outside world. If we do, then we just might find a way around this. Come on.
Right, let's reopen the railroad.
My game's getting a bit of lag. There we go.
Everything set?
All set, Cedric.
It's a go! Great to be back, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, 20% more coal today.
Roger that!
Alrighty. Blackstone 1. Here we go.
I guess I didn't have the guts. I'm counting on you, Cedric.
Oh, alright. Now that that's over, I'm gonna stop the video here. Between episodes, despite the fact that you just saw Cedric walk onto the train as it took off, if you go back to his mechanic shop, he'll be there and you can talk to him to fix up the ride pod for you. So between episodes, I'm gonna get the ride pod fixed up and organize my inventory. I'm Light of the Outcast, and I'll see you guys later.